What's going on, dickweeds? That's better. Hey? Fucking rights. For those of you wondering, we're still on the modified grapes. Fucking shit doesn't seem to be going anywhere. It fluffs up real good. Right, Donna?
Mm-hmm.
It's fluffy like a heavenly cloud. Bloop. Today's Sunday. One of the most boring fucking days of the week. One of the most boringest. Between Sunday and Monday, I don't know which one's the most boring.
There's something white right here. Okay.
Are you happy? Is the white gone?
Yeah.
You think I gave a fuck?
Well, I'm just letting
I don't care. We're doing a show.
Well, I'm just letting
They don't care about sparkles and dots and fucking color and shit. They don't care if I had fucking this stuck to my head.
Okay, I'm sure somebody would ask a question. Why is there harmonica stuck to your head?
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, we don't got very much to talk about today. Mostly because we weren't home. We got up at 3 a.m. We couldn't sleep. We started talking about the city of Timmins and how, well, the mayor and other people that run the city don't really give a fuck about the city. And we decided, well, you know what? Why are we spending our money in this fucking town? Let's go somewhere else and go shopping today. So we got out of bed and we went to Sudbury this morning. For those of you... Fuck! Hey? My words. For those of you that didn't know, we're in Timmins, Ontario. Way up in Canada. Where nobody gives a fuck about anybody. Me and Donna went to Sudbury, Ontario early this morning. We were there by the time the doors were opening. And we did our shopping over there. Because we are not spending any more money in this shitty city. Hey, this shitty city. We canceled things that we were going to be doing around here and decided we're going to go elsewhere. So from now on, me and Dawn are going to do most of our major shopping either in Sudbury or North Bay. It's only a 3.5 hour ride from here, right? And or we're going to just order shit offline and get things delivered to the house. You're not going to see me in any fucking grocery stores around this cocksucker anymore. I mean, you may catch Donna somewhere. She may need a nod or an end. Hey, but not too fucking likely. I think we're done with spending any money in this town.
Mm-hmm.
What's the point? This town is never going to build up to anything. It's always going to be shit. You know? No matter... We've been watching the people, the city of Timmins, arguing with the mayor for the last fucking how long, you know? About the homeless shelter. Or not... That's not even really a homeless... Well,
they first...
What do you call it, really? Safe injection site. Is that what they're arguing about mostly?
No, both. The safe injection
and the homeless shelter,
the
right?
The living space, yeah.
Yeah. And the mayor ain't gonna do nothing because she's, like, not that smart.
Somebody said our mayor...
She thinks the word... She thinks junkie is a race. She's
homeless is a race.
Yeah, homelessness is also a race. She's fucking stupid. And we are not going to participate in this bullshit any longer. We live here for now. Once we find an oot, we're getting oot. But for now, we're gonna just hunker down and do our shopping elsewhere. So for those of you that used to see me and Donna around the city of Timmins doing shopping and different things, you're probably not going to see us around anymore because we're not going to them fucking stores. We quit Timmins. What do you want to start with today, Donna, on the notes? Well, we could start off with the Ottawa story. We got a story from Ottawa, which most of you cocksuckers might have heard if you're from Canada. According to the Charter of Rights, which it is true, the cities can't make anybody take down their tents and move the encampments and stuff like that because, like, it's a fundamental right. People are allowed to, like, live. So Ottawa acknowledged that. So I'm sure these other little hick towns around Canada, like Timmins, Ontario. Well, let's just stick with Ontario because we don't know what's going to happen in every province. But Ottawa said this, and I'm sure all these little hick towns in Ontario are going to follow alongside because, you know, somebody knew how to read the Charter of Rights. You got all these people running these cities and stuff, right? But it took for one person to realize that in the Charter of Rights, it's a fundamental right for the hobolos to be able to, like, live in tents.
It's that if there's nothing else, if
there's nothing else available, which there's not.
But see, in Timmins, right, the place they do have available, nobody wants to go to it because it says they're low barrier.
Plus, it's overpacked already, as far as I heard.
Living space?
Yeah.
No, they don't want. Nobody wants to stay there.
I heard there's lots of people in there, but there's no room for.
There's apparently people. Just mattresses.
There's so many stories going around. Nobody knows what's true anymore.
I don't know, but
anyway,
it's going to come down to that.
It's going to come down to people are allowed to camp wherever the fuck they want on public property because, like, it's allowed. People need a place to live, and if the rent's going to keep getting jacked up, people are going to make their own little, you know, threaded bungalows, I guess you call them. Yeah, threaded bungalow.
Yeah.
There's going to be tents all over the place. So anyway, Ottawa, you guys can look it up yourself. Ottawa, the courts have decided that, they've actually took the time to read the Charter of Rights and realized that people are allowed to, like, fucking live. Anyway, let's move on from that. We said we were shopping elsewhere. That's true. Me and Donnie ain't shopping nowhere on this motherfucker anymore. The most we'll buy in this town is gas to get the fuck out. Right?
Yeah.
I don't think we need anything else from this piece of shit.
No.
And if you live in Timmins, you should do the same thing. If you have some kind of way to go to another town to get your groceries or something else, you should do the same thing. You know? Eventually somebody's got to raise an eyebrow and switch things around, right? It's not going to be the mayor that's there today. That's for fucking sure. There's people quitting their fucking jobs here in Timmins. Donna knows one person. She'll give you an example.
I know more than one person from this place.
There's a lot of people around.
That are quitting.
Also in Timmins, this is another thing, okay? And I'm not racist, so don't take this the wrong fucking way. We've got a lot of East Indians here in Canada now. Timmins, Ontario has more than most places. Some will argue different, but I mean, just go to another town and you'll see with your own eyes that there's way more East Indians here in Timmins than there is in Sudbury, Ontario, Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, Well, those are the only places I've gone to since the East Indians have come here. But other people have said that they don't have as many as what we talk about here in Timmins also. So I think we got like the most. I don't know why, but we do. And because there's so many East Indians here in Timmins, they're taking over all of the jobs. Not just a few jobs. They're taking over every job almost. And tell them your story, Donna.
Okay.
Well, it's actually Donna's friend's story.
I have two people. Okay, well, the one I was talking to today, right? They there's like people that have worked at this business for years, okay? Not just, and these places usually go in seniority, right?
Yep.
And since the East Indians have started to work there,
people that have worked their way up to the top have now been trampled back to the bottom because
they are giving the East Indian employees more hours, more of everything than these people that have worked up. So they the East
Indians that came here didn't have to work their way up to the position that they're in, where other people that were already here, regular Canadians, had to work for that spot. But now they're getting trampled over
and not
by people that aren't even from here, only because they're not from here.
So,
and everybody knows that here in, well, I don't know about everywhere in Canada, but here in Ontario, you have to hire
like immigrant.
Yeah, you have to. It's not a yes or no thing. It's you have to. You just have to. You cannot turn them away. I think that's a rule. So like every fucking place around here is like gone overboard, and instead of hiring one or two or whatever, they've hired like a boatload. You know what I mean? And there's no room left for anybody else. And people that worked their way up somewhere have been pushed out of the way.
And I don't blame them. I don't blame them.
Okay, we'll keep going with your story.
Anyways, so she told me that she called her husband and told him that she was going to put in her notice, and he said, you do what you have to do.
Yeah.
And
she quit her job.
There was somebody else that I knew from the same place, right? And the same thing. They're
just quitting their jobs.
What's
the point of fucking trying anymore?
You work like
you work your fucking cock to the bone.
And these
somebody comes from another country and they just take the place that you were in,
and you're stuck with the shittier shifts.
Yeah, basically. Now somebody from another country is telling you what to do when you're supposed to be up there telling other people what to do. You're not the boss that you tried to become. You're still following somebody else who didn't even have to try to get that position. They can't even fucking barely speak the fucking language. You know what I mean? And they took your spot. So of course you're gonna fucking quit. I mean, I know I would. What's the fucking point? What's the fucking point in trying? Anything else to go with that?
No.
Leave a comment down below if you notice something similar to that, because I mean, I know a lot of people around, they've been saying a lot of the same shit, like this person came from here and all of a sudden they're like running the fucking place when
hours
this person has been there for 15, 16, 17, 20 years, and I don't know. Sounds a little fucky to me.
There's like people even cutting their hours before like whatever, and because they're getting like shittier positions or shittier hours than what they had, right? They've said, you know what? Cut my hours then.
Yeah.
Cut them. I mean, I agree because that's not fair.
It's ridiculous here in Timmins. I mean, if you stop and you look around, it's fucking ridiculous. It's like when me and Donna took a taxi recently. The day I got out of the jail, Donna, I didn't want to get into our car because our car would have smelled like fucking piss and whatever else. Because the Timmins jail, is full of. It smells like piss because there's piss everywhere, and there's cock hairs all over the fucking floor. It's like a lawn of cock hairs.
Oh.
I'm not joking. It's gross. One officer was nice enough to give me some kind of fucking weird shit to tie onto my feet so my feet didn't have to touch the floor. But fuck! Anyway, that's not my story. My story is when I got out of the jail, not the big house. I was just in the holding cell overnight. Anyway, I didn't want to get into our car because the car would have smelled like fucking pissy old jail. And who knows how many cock hairs might have grabbed on and are hitching onto you, you know? I didn't want to get into our car. Donna came to pick me up with the car, but I sent her the fuck home. And she came back in a taxi cab to get me. Because I wouldn't sit in our car. We just paid to get the fucking thing cleaned. So the taxi driver's in East India and he's driving us home. But he's talking on his fucking cell phone and the fucking cars are all gone. The light's fucking green. I don't know how much extra we had to fucking pay the cocksucker. He's not doing his job. He's talking to his fucking... He's talking to his fucking mother back in India or something. He's like fucking just going here on his fucking phone. He's got these ear things in his fucking ears. You can hear somebody talking. I ain't allowed to fucking do that. Why is he allowed? He's allowed to drive with ear pods on, hearing shit, and he's fucking texting and fucking cops are driving. We just left the fucking police station, so there's cops coming up and down that fucking road. And not one of them stopped this fucking East Indian for texting while driving. That's illegal. And we were stuck at that red light for or it was a green light.
It was
cars were fucking gone. He was so much into his conversation on the fucking phone. We don't know how long we're sitting there because me and Donna were talking to each other.
Even when we went to go, I was on my way to get you. He passed.
Yeah, he fucking passed me for fuck's sakes. This is the police station where the fuck you had to walk down to the bingo hall to get in the car.
With the
We're not all the way down there, but pretty close to the fuck.
With the meter running, he didn't even stop it.
Yeah, stop the meter. It's your fuck up, not mine. Cocksucker. Why am I telling them this?
I don't know.
I don't fucking remember why I was telling you guys this.
We're talking about the East Indians with their
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And I don't know where you were going with that.
I don't even know. Okay, well, anyway, I don't remember what I was talking about. Carts, Food Basics, Donna.
So, where the living space is, so the food...
Oh, yeah, I think I was going to say, like, the East Indians, I don't think, like, they're not doing their jobs, but people are hiring them just because they have to hire them. But I don't know if that was what I was getting at. Go ahead, go with your story. I don't remember.
So, remember when there was barely any hand baskets at Food Basics because they were all getting stolen?
The hand Yeah.
And the carts, like...
It was like 2 years ago or something, wasn't it?
No, it was still... the carts were really bad at one time. So somebody was going by the living space, right? And there's the car. So there's like the side of the living space, gated area, and a whole bunch of Food Basics carts. And they're wondering how come living space, right? Because they don't belong to living space; they belong to Food Basics. Why they're not bringing them back over there? That's what somebody was saying.
So where are the carts?
At living space, behind a gated area.
Shouldn't Food Basics be on their way over to pick up the carts?
I don't know.
It's hard to find a fucking cart at Food Basics. Maybe the owner doesn't know that his carts are at Food Basics or at Living Space.
Somebody said if you certain laneways when you I don't know we don't go downtown like that.
If anybody's watching and this video, and you know the fucking owner of Food Basics, let him know his carts are over at Living Space, and he should go and collect them because we'd have more carts in the store. Be easier to do some shopping. Sometimes we go in there's no fucking carts. None. You gotta walk around and carry sometimes me and Donna carry 2 or 3 baskets because you got no choice, right?
But even then, the baskets have been hard to find there.
Yeah, but they get fucking heavy after a while. I don't know if any of you cocksuckers noticed that, but if you're carrying a bag of milk and a bunch of apples and, some cans, well, the basket starts to get a little fucking heavy, and you're not even halfway through the store. You still got to fill up the other basket, By the time you get to the fucking till, it feels like you're fucking dragging them. It feels like your arm's stretched, I'm getting kind of old. I'm not old, but I'm getting kind of old. I mean, the baskets are heavier now in my 40s than they were in my 20s. Like by a lot. Okay, what are we talking about?
I was gonna say the only other thing I want to talk about is the news is such bullshit, and I know people know.
Everybody knows that the news is full of shit.
The news fucking did this little interview with the mayor and the fucking guy that runs the fucking what would you call it? The welfare fucking office? Is that what you'd call it? Like
Brian Marks.
The social services.
Is his name Brian Marks? Yeah, Brian Marks.
So the mayor said. So apparently, just regular people of Timmins, 20 men and 1 woman, right, are going around.
Yeah.
Assaulting the homeless and the junkies. They're doing stuff to the social workers, but I haven't heard, nobody else has said anything about this. It was only fucking brought up.
It sounds like a TV show or a movie. There's a lady walking around Timmins with 20 dudes.
And they're with police batons.
Yeah. And they're beating the hell out of the fucking hobolos, junkies, whatever.
And they're harassing the social workers.
Yeah, but the weird thing is, I mean, to me, is the same bums and stuff are always at the same stores the next day. I've never seen no group of dudes walking down the street myself. Do you know anybody who knows this group?
No.
I don't even know anybody who's seen this group. Nobody's caught a picture of this group. But the mayor and that Brian Marks character, they claim to know this.
So she is saying,
how can this be happening and nobody's ever caught a picture?
I have no idea.
The police have never been involved?
Well, that's what people are questioning. How come nobody else has said anything about it? How come, it was just this one post that was written, and the funny thing is about it, the day that they had that meeting where she voted against the living space, is she said, it has been brought to my attention about these acts of violence that have been going on.
Like all government, when they're losing, they come up with a whole other story. All they're doing is shifting the blame and turning the story around and this and that.
So her plan was she was going to end homelessness here in Timmins by 2025.
Yeah, she's not going to end anything.
She says it's not going to happen now because...
It never was going to happen.
The residents, because we're violent and we're harassing the bums and junkies.
The bums and junkies, it's not really the bums. It's
the junkies.
It's the junkies disguised as bums. They're harassing regular people while we're on our way into the store to shop. Or they're in our yards at nighttime stealing our shit. We're not stealing their shit. I never once went through any fucking laneway and pushed some dude down and rifled through his cart and said, "Oh, well, I'm taking this." You know what I mean?
That's.
I've never heard of that. I don't know anybody that would do that.
So I watched it. It was like 3 minutes long, and then you get to this Brian Marks character, right? And he's saying this because people want this living space moved, okay, just away from the houses. Now he's saying well, whatever they decide has to go with it. But he said in his thing that it would result in people sleeping in the...
First, where did that weasel ever come from?
I don't know.
How did that weasel...
I don't know.
He seems like a weasel.
I need to write this.
How did he ever like become like one of the people that have the say of the city? Yeah, but how did he ever get that job?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Like, where did he ever come from? Like, what did he ever do that he's able to participate in running a city? Also with the mayor, like, what did the mayor ever do that she's like?
Somebody commented on that thing, right? On that post, or like with her in there, and they said your mayor looks like a teenager.
Yeah, the mayor does look a little bit like a teenager. She looks like she's got it into the fucking high school. Yeah. And Brian Marks, I seen a comment about him a while back. Yeah. As far as I understand, he was a welfare worker here in Timmins, Ontario. Did I mention we're in Timmins, Ontario?
Yeah, I think so.
Way up in Canada. Yeah, Brian Marks, he was a welfare worker here. Then all of a sudden, he has part in running the city. At least that was one of the comments I seen. Anybody who's interested and you never heard any of this shit, you can go on the Timmins Facebook thing and read like novels. People have written novels, ain't Donna?
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
Justin's in the backyard with the water on.
How come? How do you get there? My camera never went off.
I don't.
That sneaky cocksucker. How do you get past the cameras?
I don't.
Or did they go off when I was talking?
I don't know.
Did you lock the door?
No.
Just lock it. Then that way he doesn't walk in and disturb us. I'll talk to him in a few minutes. He always walks in during the show, and when he opens the door, the microphone cuts out, and sometimes you might be missing a word that we're saying or something, right? Okay, go ahead.
He said in the thing that they would result in the people sleeping in ATM, like the lobby areas and stuff like that, right?
The lobby areas of what?
Of the banks.
Nobody can sleep there.
Nobody can
get in there. The banks have locked those like 2 or 3 years ago because of that. What is he talking about?
I have no idea.
So how's it going? Okay, hang on. Whoa. We're going too fast here.
Okay, so he said if the living space would be moved, right?
Yeah.
It would be resulted like in the homeless and the like junkies and whatever.
Yeah, sleeping in the bank.
In the ATM lobbies and the...
Every one of you cocksuckers that have been watching this channel for the last, I don't know how many fucking years, the banks don't keep the fucking...
the
doors open anymore. You can't go into the bank at nighttime to use the machines anymore. So I don't know what the fuck Brian Marks is talking about. That's not true. It's not gonna result in anybody sleeping in any bank lobbies because the banks have been locking the doors for 2 or 3 years now because there was hobolos and stuff inside the bank sucking each other's cocks. They're actually sucking each other's cocks and pissing and shitting, and there's blood on the fucking ATM machine and stuff, and it was constantly happening.
Well,
so they started locking the fucking doors 2 or 3 years ago.
Door entrances, like doorways of buildings, but they already do that. So what are you talking
about? Not only do they sleep in entrances around here, they piss and shit in them.
And somebody was questioning...
Like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Somebody just...
Where has he been?
I don't know, because remember not too long ago, there was somebody here in Timmins wanting to know what company for their business because they shit all over the parking lot and shit. And all the entranceway and stuff. They shit and fucking... There's shit... Anyways, there's people fucking sleeping where he's saying they're not right now. You know, so anyway, somebody asked, right, while the news reporter was doing this thing with the mayor, right? So... Who is, like, kind of asking who the chairperson is of Cochrane, the social, right? Because that question wasn't asked. Because you know who the fucking chairperson is? Our fucking mayor. Not only is she the mayor, she's already the fucking chairperson of fucking... And then they blame it on the fucking residents. And then the news runs with it, which is a fucking lie.
Yeah, last time I seen Brian Marks, I almost accidentally ran him over with my car. Do you remember that?
Because he came out.
It was his fault.
He came out. He wasn't supposed to.
Because he feels so entitled, right? He just, when he's walking down the road, he walks right out in the fucking street like traffic's supposed to stop for him. Well, I stopped for him, but I almost stopped on top of him. My car, I damn near fucking hit him.
Yeah,
the light was fucking green. I had the right of way, And the cocksucker just fucking goes walking out in the fucking street. He has a stupid look on his face. He's like, what are you, like, are you retarded? Like, what? I almost ran you over. Like, do you not understand what any of these signs mean? There's a hand there saying, don't walk. And he fucking walks. Anyway. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Yeah. There was all kinds of names you said because...
You got this story here.
What does it say? Okay, at the Food Basics. This is another reason I will not shop here. I was at the Food Basics, and this is a couple days ago, and I went through their self-checkout. I didn't have very much, and I know how to use a fucking self-checkout. So I go over with my couple items, right? And this East Indian employee comes right over beside. I'm talking like...
And when was this today?
How could it have been today? We were in Sudbury.
What are you talking about?
A couple days ago at the Food Basics. I forgot to bring this up. I went to the self-checkout with a couple items. And so the East Indian employee comes right over. Okay, say you're me, okay?
I'm Donna.
Except I'm on this side of you. I'm the employee, but I'm on this side, okay?
That'd be short.
Now this is what she says to me. Do you need help? And I say, no, I don't need any help. And thought she was just going to go on her way. Put your arm down, right, for a second. This is how close we were just about touching skin, okay? She watched me put my, 2 or 3 fucking, stood there like I was going to run the fuck out of the store, watched me actually put in my fucking money into the thing, right? Get the fuck away from me, and you know what? I don't need somebody
That's what I would have said. I would have turned around and said, you want to fuck off?
I thought, this is like...
Do you want to fuck the fuck off?
Sudbury, you don't have that shit.
Yeah, in Sudbury, you don't got that shit. Nobody's bothering with you.
Right,
you know?
like honestly, like
here in Timmins, they want to fucking I don't know. They want to touch you.
It is now resulted, right? Because after that, I said to Ed, whenever I was mad and we went to Sudbury, but anyways, I said if I ever to get something like here, if I say the fucking milk went bad and we needed milk for something, okay, I'm going to start wearing my running shoes, right? Because you may need to run away from the fucking junkies here. They won't stop with you.
What are you talking about?
I said usually I wear when I'm going to the store, right? Just my sandals. But after fucking the junkies and stuff, right? Here, and the people that are getting bothered and stuff by them, I said to you, I'm going to start...
on a whole new thing now?
Yeah.
Why don't you let us know you're going to a new story?
Because
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about half the time.
Well, that is
Leave a comment down below. Can you follow this shit?
Okay, the Food Basics story is over. I'm not... That's why we're going elsewhere to shop in this city. Because
we're not spending our money here anymore. And a lot of you cocksuckers should do the same thing. Then maybe something will change. And that's the only thing that's going to really change this city, is if people start spending money
elsewhere.
Yeah.
And then I said, because all the junkies lately, right, going after people, right, and they won't, following you to your car and stuff like that, I said to Ed that I'm going to start wearing my running shoes, because I feel the need that I would have to run from one. With my groceries. My bag of milk.
Yeah, Donna thinks she's got to run from junkies now, because there's so many of them.
They're following people right to their cars.
Just call the lady with the 20 dudes.
Yeah. And the police batons.
Yeah.
They'll take care of it.
They'll deliver some street justice.
Yeah.
Anywho, hopefully the video wasn't too fucking boring. We don't got nothing going on today. It's Sunday, and we are tired from our trip. We did a lot of driving today. Had to stop and bang a few times, and a lot of driving and banging. Banging and driving. Got a little road noggin. Donna learned how to drive stick today.
Yeah.
You got anything else?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to get in my road joke, and Donna's going to throw you cocksuckers some final words.
Stay happy, stay safe, be kind, enjoy your Sunday, and have a good night. Stop! My eyes are sensitive.
Your eyes are sensitive.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You were supposed to show them some cheesecake today.
Well, you'd have to keep them busy for like a couple.
Keep them busy?
Yeah.
How do you do that? How do I keep you guys busy for a couple? Oh, you didn't put the top on it yet, did you?
That's all it needs is the top.
For fuck's sakes, Donna, that thing was supposed to be done 2 days ago. This is day 3.
No, it was done late. and how was I supposed to do it? We were not here today.
Okay, well, fucking,
Tell them a quick story. It was.
Yeah, I got a quick story I'm gonna tell you guys. I got no fucking story. What are you doing?
Putting the topping on.
Okay, she's just putting the topping on it right now.
What?
Should we come over and watch you? No? She's looking around right now.
Yeah, you can come over.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You got nothing to hide? Hang on, she's like really looking over there. What did you have earlier that you didn't want nobody to see? Because she's really like looking.
No, it's all good. You can come over.
Are you sure, Donna?
Yeah.
Like we're not going to see a rubber cock on the counter or something?
Yeah, that's what I usually have here.
Okay. Let's go and see what Donna's doing.
Okay, so here's the cheesecake.
There's the cheesecake.
And as you can see, I'm using Ed's bag peeling spatula.
That's not my bag peel. That looks like it, but it's not it.
Anyways, okay. So I did this last night. This part.
She did it last night, but she didn't finish it.
Well, because I want the cheesecake to
my nose.
completely cool. Okay, so you're.
What do you got in there? Spices or something?
There's
Where's
just
my
strawberries.
nose? Oh, it's probably the shit you're cooking on the stove.
And you just spread it around like so. Okay.
Yeah, you spread it around like that.
And then you just like take a couple strawberries, like fresh.
Those are strawberries.
These are fresh strawberries.
Where?
Here.
Donna's got some fresh strawberries.
Yeah.
And a bowl of bacon.
Eddie.
What?
And then, right, you just are going to...
No cutting board.
No, these aren't my counters.
My counters.
We're supposed to be getting a new one.
Yeah, I bet we are.
Anyways, you see what I mean? Okay.
We were supposed to get new shit 5 years ago. Nothing ever happened.
Well, I don't know.
You know they're full of shit, right?
But it's not my...
Hey, anyway.
Anyways.
Donna's chopping some strawberries.
And you just kind of put them like wherever you want,
You just
right?
put them wherever the fuck you want.
And then you just continue on with that.
Yep.
Right? And then it's done. That's the... I don't know if I can get... Oh, yeah. It looks like that.
And it looks like that. Ooh.
Except it'll have more strawberries. And hey, if you wanted to, you could put some blueberries on there.
Yeah, you can even add some whipped cream.
Wait,
where's the whipped cream? I think it's up on your night table.
Yeah.
It's on your nightstand, Donna.
Eddie.
What?
Let's say goodbye.
Why? Are we gonna try that?
Do you want to? What about supper?
What about supper?
It's gonna be done soon.
Okay, well, I guess we can't try the cheesecake until after supper. Well, I don't know. Or can we?
Eddie.
What?
I'll give you a tiny slice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
We're gonna get a tiny slice.
Yeah, just.
Hang on here. I don't know if you guys can see me. I think can. Hang on. Donna,
What?
can they see me? Can you maybe slide that mirror closer and I can see if they can. Okay. I guess you can see me. Okay, we're gonna try some of Donna's cheesecake. Hopefully, hang on. I don't know if my head's sticking in it. Okay, we should be good.
Hang on.
Oh, we're hanging on, Donna.
I just.
Okay, I see the knife going in.
It's only a skinny slice, okay?
That's all I need is a skinny slice. I think it's called a thin slice,
It
Donna.
is not skinny. I don't know why I said skinny, but.
You know why you said skinny.
Why?
You're dumb.
You're fucking dumb.
Just kidding. Donna's not dumb. A little bit, maybe.
Not at all. I'm not dumb at all.
Come on, bring that over here. Why are you playing with it?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm playing.
Are you
with
gonna
it.
try some?
No, I'm gonna wait till after dinner.
Why?
Because that's what I want to do.
Okay, so I got a slice like that. It looks good. Here's the back. Here's the booty. Is that what you call it, Donna?
The booty? The bag?
Yeah. Oh my fucking fuck. It's pretty good, Donna. You must have used my recipe.
You don't have no fucking recipe.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
I have a strawberry cheesecake recipe that tastes just like this strawberry cheesecake.
You have never baked a cheesecake in the whole time that I have known you. So you... you...
Why are you lying?
Eddie... Well, I'm glad you like it.
I liked it before when I made it.
You never made it.
It tastes just like the one I had back when I was like, I don't know.
What, 5?
I made it back when I was 5. Here, you want to try some?
Well, just leave it.
Not leave it. Try it and tell
I
them.
already know it's good. It's my recipe.
It's my recipe. Tell them what you think of it.
My recipe is good.
My recipe is good. Most of those recipes you call yours are mine.
What ones?
Like almost every one of them. Now that I'm thinking about it.
No.
Where do you get off taking the credit for my shit?
What shit?
All my recipes. That's my recipe.
No, Eddie.
I'm just kidding. I gotta tell you guys I'm kidding because if I don't, she'll fucking kill me.
No! You don't have...
No, I told him it's yours. I was only joking. We know how evil you can get, Donna.
Yeah. It kind of feels like you may need to run after you eat a piece, eh?
Why? You feel like you're getting fat?
It's a
Notice you can't stop eating it?
It's good. I love cheesecake, and that's why I don't make it that often.
Now we got a great big one over there. Well, it's not great big, but it's great big to you.
No.
Okay. I think we're
done.
Yeah, we're done. You want to lick the fucking plate too?
I'm thinking of it. I'm just kidding.
Cigrit older to everybody?
We're oot.
We're oot. You guys could fuck right off. We'll see you tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow and we'll tell you a story about how much of that porcelain Donald licked off the fucking plate over there. Settle down, put it away.
Just kidding.
I'm not kidding, she's licking that shit clean.
No, I'm not. It's not licking this.
What are you doing?
I'm putting this back in the fridge.
Why?
Because nobody else is having, like, we're not, if you want another piece, you make it after dinner. Which is coming up very soon.
Hear that shit? I'm a grown fucking man. I'm getting told what I gotta eat and when.
Supper's gonna be done in very, like, 5 minutes.
In a very 5 minutes.
Like, in 5 minutes, it's gonna be done.
Okay, well, we're getting ready to eat supper. Well, got 5 minutes to get ready. What I gotta get ready?
I don't know, but
You said to get ready to eat supper.
like whatever you have to do, if you have to go to the bathroom.
What do you? No, I don't need to go to the bathroom. What are you doing?
I gotta get a can of soup.
Donna's making her
Famous dog food.
yeah, her famous dog food. That's what she calls it. Our how do you say it? Our longtime subscribers know what that is. To you new subscribers, I don't really feel like explaining it right now.
We don't have the 1 can of tomato soup.
I don't fucking know what we got up there.
Yeah. Go tomato soup shopping next time in Sudbury.
Yeah, there you go. We're gonna go do some tomato soup shopping in Sudbury. Yeah. You gonna come and stop this today, or are you gonna?
What is wrong with you?
I'm talking. I can't reach.
You are a liar.
Anyway, I'm gonna go help Donna do whatever she's gotta do because she seems to be struggling. Hey, are you struggling, Donna? I need to intervene. Cigrit older than everybody.